don't need a return ticket where you're going. This is a one-way journey. Straight down!
To GamesMaster, the show that flushes away those stubborn toilet stains and leaves your bowl smelling clean and full of fun, even under the rim. Passing through the nation's water, we have our first challenge, so it's over to GamesMaster.
My first challenge of the show is on the charming Super Nintendo platform romp, the Smurfs. Playing as an adorable blue pixie, players must use their bombs to clear their way to the end of the level before they're engulfed in the rising pool of lava. As usual, the player who finishes in the fastest time wins the joystick.
So please welcome our first challengers, Lee, Lewis Marie and David Shomney. Down now. Right, Lee, we'll start with you. Before the show, we said to you, who's your favourite babe? And you said Emma. Now, who is Emma?
It's just someone I know, and I ain't seen her. Nothing, it's just someone I know.
You're not seen her? She's not a girlfriend in that?
No, yes, she is. She ain't.
Oh, she is a girlfriend?
Yes, she is. Like your 12-year-old girlfriend.
Shut up! That was a lie. That was a lie. Forget about it. That was an accident.
He was dancing with his 12-year-old girl.
That was an accident.
Accident? She's back that tall?
That was an accident. No, that ain't fair. That ain't fair.
I don't think we need to do the challenge. I think we should just time you guys arguing. He's a what?
It was in the dark. How should I know?
All right, well, I think you can go first, seeing as you've got the younger girlfriend. And Lee, if you'd like to hang around the back, we'll take a look at this week's news. You've had the Duff Toys, the Art House videos and the tragic cartridge games, but now we've got Mighty Morphin Power Rangers on the Mega CD. It's a play-along an episode type situation. When the spandex-clad heroes pull off their unfeasibly impressive moves, you must press the corresponding buttons prompted on the screen. Miss too many times and you're allowed to stop playing. There's about 3 minutes of 9 different episodes, including disputable classics like Day of the Dumpster, Food Fight and Foul Play in the Sky. Sounds like Arsenal. The game is released in January and Sega will be hoping that young fools everywhere will still be lapping this up, and it might be a case of Mighty Morphin Passe Rangers. And that's a play on words.
Available only on Nintendo Ultra 64.
Launched into arcades last week was what will be one of the biggest games of next year, Killer Instinct. From the people who brought you Donkey Kong Country, it's the second game for Nintendo's new arcade system, the Ultra 64, and it'll be hoping to give Virtua Fighter 2 a kicking for the first part of next year. Then, when autumn leaves drift by the window, Killer Instincts will be one of the launch games for the Ultra 64 home system, which Jimmy Nintendo claims will cost less than 200 notes. Jimmy Hill. And why have all the characters got such small t-shirts on? Is it a bird? Is it a plane? No, it's a thick American bloke.
What was it? What was it? What was it?
Fortunately, he has a Timex Datalink watch that's saving the lives of parachutists all across America. It's a personal organiser on your wrist that reminds you of appointments, birthdays, telephone numbers, that kind of thing. This watch is saying, "Hello, American bloke, your clothes are Duff." The watch comes with database software for your PC. Simply select what info you want to download from your personal records, set your watch to the right mode, click, and the info is downloaded. Sensors on the watch read the flashing bars. A beep signifies it's all sent. The watch stores up to 10 entries. Millions of American men claim the watch has even saved their marriages.
Awesome. Thank you. You know, for the first time, I didn't forget my wedding anniversary, or my daughter's birthday, or to pick up my son after Little League practice on Tuesdays.
Git. Right, smurfing along with me on this challenge is Simon Byron from The One. Welcome, Simon.
Hi, Dominic.
Simon, what type of smurf would you like to see?
I've always thought the Smurfs are too cute, so one which you could pull its head off, I think, would be
a headless Smurf.
Yes.
I always want to see a Salman Rushdie Smurf. Except I suppose you wouldn't really see it, would you? Very often. Can you give our challengers any tips for this, Simon?
Yeah, it's a pretty difficult challenge, I think, with the lava constantly following them all the time. They've got to make good use of their bombs. They've got an infinite supply, so just a case of working out which way to go and hoping for the best, I think.
Okay, best of luck to both our challengers. David's going first. Whoever gets to the exit at the top in the quickest time will get the joystick. Best of luck. Your time starts now. Okay, off goes David. He's got this little present in his hand. That's actually a bomb, Simon. What can you do with that?
That's right. He's going to use it to destroy these boulders so that he can make his way through. But what he's got to be careful of is that not to be caught by the explosion, because they actually damage him.
Okay, then he's just up on the spring. He's been over 15 seconds. He's not doing badly, Simon.
No, I think he's quite confident.
He's put a bit of room between him and the lava as well. You can't see that this time.
They're falling blocks. He can't hang around too long there.
Those blocks have gone now. It could be cut. So David, he hits the lava. He's only been going 28 seconds. David's challenge is finished. Can he make way for Lee? Okay, Lee, all you have to do is make it to the exit. Time is irrelevant now. Best of luck. Off you go. Okay, off goes Lee. He's got the bomb in the present. That's quite a bad present, actually, isn't it? A bomb in it. It's some of the worst presents you've ever had, Simon.
I once got one of those dodgy Playmobil figures off my auntie for Christmas, and I bawled my eyes out all day.
I used to have an aunt who used to give me Beano Line. It was 4 years out of date.
That's quite amazing. The second answer.
Back at the challenge. Lee's doing excellent so far. We've got for 22 seconds. No problem so far. Some more collapsible platforms here, Simon.
Yeah, he's made up good time. He can afford to slip up here.
31 seconds gone. He's doing more. Everything's collapsing here. Everywhere.
Yeah, he's going to take a hit here. But that's
how many hits can he take?
He's 3 in total, so he's got 2 left. And that's it. He's done it.
That's it. He's done it.
Excellent.
Smurfing it. Lee has won the challenge. Bad luck, David. Congratulations, Lee. We'll start with you first of all, David. You were going all right there. Then what went wrong? What caught you out there?
I don't know. He just went. Just shut up. I beat you up. I'll beat you up afterwards.
Beat me up with what?
Yes, I will.
He's rubbish.
Could you beat each other up? Could you beat each other up now? Good enough. That was a bit pathetic, wasn't it? He's not going to be very scared of you now. Well, listen, bad luck, David. Come on now, boys. Okay, I'll give you 50 lines each. Boys, right, listen, we're going to you, Lee. Was that any problem at all for you? Were you frightened at all?
No, because I was playing it through the practice. Kept going through. He kept losing, so I knew I was going to win. Especially some idiot like him.
And Lee, a final message to Emma?
Nothing really. Just keep off my doorstep. You know what I mean?
All right. The goal of the joystick then it goes to Lovelorn Lee. Another round of applause there for Lee and David. So, as a nation rises in unison to acclaim Lee's effort, well, apart from Emma, that is, we'll take a look at this week's reviews. First up, it's Rye Star. He's a star and he has a wry sense of humour, apparently.
Part of the Sonic team were involved in the development of this game, and it really shows. It looks very similar to Sonic. It also plays a lot like Sonic, which is a bit disappointing. We were really expecting something new.
Basically, he's got these long arms that reach out and grab you and headbutt you like that. He doesn't move as fast as what Sonic actually did. This isn't a bad thing. It's small. It gives you more time to actually go around and explore.
You have to ask yourself, do I want another platform game? If you do, it's not a bad choice, but personally I think Dynamite Headdy might be a better one to go for.
Next up, Mr. Sega has furnished his spanky new 32X with a 2,000-year-old arcade game, Afterburner.
It's not often people complain about arcade-perfect conversions, and Afterburner is arcade-perfect. It looks exactly like the original arcade game. However, the original arcade game had a giant hydraulic cabinet and was more of a fairground ride than a video game.
Can't really do much. It's very limited gameplay. You can do barrel rolls and stuff like that, but at the end of the day, I'd rather have a more complicated and strategic shoot-'em-up than Afterburner on my 32X.
Why are they bringing out Afterburner and another game, Space Harrier? These are old arcade games, and okay, they were admittedly fun in their heyday, but now they've just got nothing.
finally, another game conversion of a stupidly titled kids' TV show, Biker Mice from Mars.
It does look extremely smart. It's a nice view, nice perspective, lots of nice colours, and it whizzes along at a fair old pace.
Biker Mice is basically, you know, rock and roll racing. It looks the same, it plays the same. There are a couple of differences though. You can just basically freeze your opponents, drive past them, go into the lead, or cause an earthquake which slows them down loads and you're not affected.
It can get tedious after a while, but the two-player mode adds to the fun. It's nice, but it's not amazing.
Those people who like to do their own reviews can try their hand at the latest game line game, Lion King. To download a demo of this PC game, connect your modem to 081 558 8937. Apart from the cost of the call to London, the service is free, but remember to get permission from the bloke who pays the bills. As if we didn't already spend enough time gazing vacantly at our TVs, technology is on the way that'll turn the average family of the future into hopeless addicts.
Good morning. Morning, Justin.
Morning, Dad.
Hey, I thought we said no video games before school.
Dad, I'm downloading something from the Library of Congress.
Don't lie, Yankee kid.
Hey, Justin, would you check on the status of United Flight 111 for me? And while you're at it, check the weather in Miami?
Do it yourself, bird. Yes, interactive TV is on the way. An emerging technology that'll transform our TVs from passive consumer durables churning out sitcoms into indispensable gateways to that much-touted high-tech nirvana, the information superhighway. A number of systems are testing now. Some of them even have their own virtually fit assistant to guide you through the mayhem.
Please identify yourself.
Oracle is one of the flashiest systems being developed in the States.
Hello, Larry. You look great today. You have 4 messages, and you have 3 reminders. Your customized news has been updated in the last hour. ABC, CBS, CNN, personalized, or choose more.
Choice is what it's all about. No longer enslaved by the TV schedule, any movie that takes your fancy will be on your screen in seconds.
You have selected action movies. Please choose from star, director, decade, or ratings.
Fearing punters might be so enamored with the new interactive TVs they forgot to eat, designers have thoughtfully ensured nutritional sustenance is a button away.
Hi, this is Bruce from Amici's Pizza. First, you need to select a pizza size.
Okay. Pizza sniffers can even shop from their seat.
In department stores, you have a choice of Macy's, Saks Fifth Avenue, Emporium, Neiman Marcus, or select more.
With every whim from a Chinese takeaway to an impromptu business meeting instantly indulged, the computing power required by interactive TV systems is formidable. BT are testing a system which uses relatively modern phone lines, but if widespread interactive TV proves impossible without new cable, it'll still take years to lay the thousands of miles required. However, if the arrival time of these new TV systems is uncertain, there's no doubt that by the turn of the century, the interactive TV will be the most powerful info and entertainment tool we possess. Our social life will crumble, we will end up with no mates, but we will have our all-singing, all-dancing interactive telly. Tonight's special guests are taking a final sip of herbal tea in preparation for their challenge. So let's go over to GamesMaster to find out what they'll be playing.
I hope my contestants' fingers are feeling nimble, because my next challenge is on the arcade button basher, Newman Athletics. Players must compete in 3 events: the frantic 100-meter dash, the strenuous train push, and the rigorous rock-breaking race. Whoever wins 2 of these exhausting events will take the golden joystick.
So, please welcome the greatest quarter-miler in British track history, and the young man set to carry on that baton, Roger Black and Wayne Ladejo. Roger, we're in the close season just now. What sort of things do you get up to?
Not a lot. Plenty of relaxation, plenty of junk food, just enjoying ourselves, you know, well-earned rest.
Yeah. And I suppose this last season, I mean, for you it was relatively injury-free for a change.
It was very injury-free. It was a good one, very pleased, but this guy had a slightly better one.
You certainly did. It was a dream season for you, Dwayne, yeah?
It was indeed. I couldn't have asked for anything better.
Yeah, and what are your hopes then for the future, Dwayne?
Well, get myself ready for next year for the World Championships and obviously the Olympic Games.
Now, finally, I know this is actually a little bit embarrassing, but when Linford and Colin won, I did get them to wave to my mum, who is the biggest athletics fan in the world.
Great.
If you don't mind, guys, just giving a quick little wave to my mum, Paula.
Hello, Paula. Hi.
That is brilliant. Okay, while I get ready for the biggest birthday present of my life, we'll take a quick break. Welcome back. We're very lucky to have as guests on today's show Britain's two greatest 400-metre runners, Roger Black and Dwayne Ladejo. They're about to play Newman Athletics. Helping me out at trackside is Amiga Action's Brad Burton. Welcome, Brad.
Hi, Mum.
Now, Brad, any tips for Roger and Dwayne?
Well, what they're going to have to do here, Dominic, is get the rhythm right. When it comes down to tapping the buttons, right, we've got to tap the speed up, and then you've got to press the other button to do whatever the action is, be it jumping or be it stopping the train. You'll see that.
Yes, we'll get it in the end. Okay, so we're looking for a couple of pairs of strong wrists here. Best of luck. We've got 3 semi-athletic disciplines. Whoever wins 2 of them will get the golden joystick. Let's go to the first event. Okay, so here we go. Dwayne is player 1, that's the blonde-haired guy in the foreground. Roger's player 2, the purple-haired guy in the background. And they're off, and it's Roger taking the early lead. Dwayne's trying to come up, but Roger starts explosive. Roger Black's tearing down the trail, and they just start to come up now, though. Oh, here comes Dwayne Ladejo. He's making a last move for the line. Oh, my word. Roger Black that just gets it 10.3 seconds, 200ths of a second ahead of Dwayne. He goes 1 up. Brad, I'm out of breath now. Talk us through that race.
My word. What can I say? You see the speed then? These guys are fire coming out of the boots. Amazing. But the thing is, what's happened here, they've been bitten by a radioactive limpid crystal. I think that was what where they got the power from there.
Okay, now we go to event number 2. And this is the train push. So Dwayne begins first. Now, what's going to happen here, Brad?
Check this one out. You've got 3 buttons, of which 2 of them are used to power, the other one's used to stop the train. Watch it. Press the button, and now tap. Push it back.
Stop the train. Now it's going to tap it. Boom! And back goes the train. Let's see the distance. It's going up. It's 45 metres 74 for Dwayne.
He's not qualified there, though, Dominic. He needs 55 metres on the head. 55 metres plus.
Okay, now we have Roger going.
Over it.
Okay, here goes Roger. Come on, stop the train.
Oh, push it back, push it back.
Now we've got the gauge in the top left. That's right. Strongest gear. It looks similar to Dwayne's. Oh, so Roger only gets 44 metres 54 centimetres. That means by just over a metre, Dwayne Ladejo has drawn it level. It's 1 event all. Now we go into the final event. What have we got coming up, Brad? It's the block smash.
That's right, mate. The thing is with this one, anyone who's played Mortal Kombat knows exactly what this is about. You power up, you get your energies together, and boom, you smash the block.
Okay, both Dwayne and Roger have 25 seconds to smash as many blocks as they can. Whoever smashes the most will get the joystick. Off we go, 3, 2, 1.
Let's go, fellas.
Off they go. Okay, Roger is the bloke with the purple hair on the right. Dwayne's got the blonde hair on the left. We can see the counter. Dwayne is ahead, actually. Dwayne is just 1 block ahead. My word!
Check out Dwayne, he's got some power.
Dwayne is gone for it. We've got 10 seconds left. Roger's fallen 2 behind now.
Oh, he's
Dwayne's hiding a bit now, but so is Roger. We've got 5 seconds left here. I think Dwayne's going to 2, 1, and that is the time. And just by 2 points, Dwayne Ladejo is the winner. Bad luck, Roger. Well done, Dwayne.
Thank you.
Okay, now, Roger, you got a great start.
Great start.
Won the 100 metres.
That was the important one.
Which was the only true athletics winning there.
Exactly.
But after that...
he came through in the end, you know.
It was, but it was all of them were very, very close, though.
Very close. I mean, we practiced before and they were close before then.
Yeah.
He's got faster fingers.
And you finally did it on that rock chopping.
Well, that rock chopping, yes, there's a bit of karate in there.
But no sprained fingers of that? We're not going to get...
No, I think we're
sued for millions of
pounds.
pounds.
We've got our masseurs outside just to check us over.
Well, listen, thanks very much for coming on, guys. I'd love to be able to give the joystick to both of you, but there can only be one on this show, and the golden joystick winner is Dwayne Ladejo. So let's give another round of applause for our 2 special guests, Roger Black and Dwayne Ladejo. Now it's time to lighten the burdens of hapless folk everywhere in the consultation zone.
Greetings, the flames are on. Welcome one and all to Cooking with GamesMaster. Who's first for a tender grilling?
GamesMaster, I look up to you very much. I'd like you even more if you could help me out. Are there any secret tracks and street races on the SNES?
Get ready to burn the rubber, as you young people say. Because, yes, there are a number of secret tracks giving even more for your money. On the option screen, put the cursor on Custom Cup. Then press L, R, L, R, X, Y. This will give you 4 extra tracks to exhaust yourself on. I always supply the best gear.
Thanks very much. I'll treasure that always.
More lard, please.
I've heard that you can get a super gun on Death Mask on the Amiga.
How interesting. I suppose you want to know where to find it. On the prison level, after collecting the key, open the door at the end of the first corridor. Destroy the robot that blocks your way, and just over to the right, you will notice 2 skulls on the floor. Push the wall between the skulls to uncover a secret room filled with power-ups and a super big gun. This should put the frighteners up any would-be attackers.
Cheers, GamesMaster. See you later.
One more before I gobble the turkey.
GamesMaster, are there any fatalities on balls on the Mega Drive?
No, but after defeating your opponent, try pressing A 4 times to see the winner's special after stomp move. Each character does something different, but all require a lot of balls. I hope I haven't shattered your illusions.
Okay, thanks, GamesMaster.
I made a meal out of those vegetables. Now I'm off for a lie down. Later, dudes.
Many blokes heralded The Seventh Guest as the future of video gaming when it was released over a year ago. It features spooky adventure shenanigans with gorgeous graphics ahoy. 11th Hour, the sequel, again takes place in a gorgeously rendered but pant-changingly scary house with its selection of iffy inhabitants.
Every breath I take is influenced by that night. That house is not what it appears to be.
How about a chuck roast? A chuck steak?
The plot of 11th Hour, on the surface, is the story of Carl Denning, gone off to look for his lover, and his producer, Rob Morales, who's gone to research an old haunted house. You're Carl Denning, you're the reporter, and as you play 11th Hour, it's more like being involved in a movie that you have control of.
Help me, please. I can't get out.
And as with Seventh Guest, impeding your path are crystal maze-type puzzles which must be conquered if you're to reach your damsel in distress. Oh dear, it's the mad bird again. No live humans were actually harmed in the making of this. The producers have used the old film against a blue screen, then key the action onto a computer background routine. Never fails.
I have a rule about people I work with.
Oh.
Yeah, don't get involved.
Go on, mate, she is very fit.
Really rises above a lot of what's been done in the past. I think there's a lot of substance here, and that's what we've tried to accomplish. I think we have.
Indeed, 11th Hour is likely to induce a spontaneous national outbreak of pant-changing once more when it's released on PC soon.
Crazy people, psychological terror, fear that goes beyond childish imagination into adult terror.
Don't do it.
We're finished there for today. I'm off to check that every school teacher has halitosis. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.